The new religion in America and the West is the cult of woke liberalism. It is extremely dangerous and often goes undetected in our everyday lives. They have everything from dogma to public excommunications. This cult is the main driving force that has ruined our nations and must be stopped. It may be too late to do that without a major collapse of society and then the ensuing realization as to what caused it. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, the sheep are the ruling pig's obedient followers. They constantly bleed out 4 legs good, 2 legs bad, in order to shut down dissension from the other animals and unify them behind the pigs. That is until the pigs decide to become symbolically more corrupt and walk on 2 legs. Then the sheep are taught to bleat 4 legs good, 2 legs better. We have a similar group in America. They question nothing and are willing to change positions on a dime once they are told by the latest celebrity or liberal leader. From trans kids to blindly supporting Big Pharma in World War III, there isn't a position too extreme for them to accept. And you have to be in total agreement with their ever-changing religious canon, or they attack you. Just a few years ago, it was unheard of that men with penises who claimed to be women could enter a woman's locker room or compete against young girls in sports. Now the savage left wants you fired, even attacked for suggesting otherwise. We have to turn this fire against them if there is any hope of fixing this. They are the ones who need to be fired and shamed for supporting men in women's bathrooms and spas. If you dare reject even one tenet of the cult's belief system, you will be destroyed. Elon Musk was just a year ago a major hero of the left. From his electric vehicles to space exploration, they could not get enough of him. However, he dared to say we should have freedom of speech, and now they viciously attack Elon and claim he is an evil Nazi. The same thing happened to author J.K. Rowling. She was beloved by the left for her liberal tweets in Harry Potter novels. But she one day said that biological sex is a real thing, and that was enough to bring a mob of hate to cancel her. Keep in mind that freedom of speech and biological sex being your gender were almost universally accepted just 15 years ago. Elon and JK are liberals, and they agree with 90% of the cult's belief. That isn't good enough to the liberals, though. The radical leftists Obama and Clinton never attacked freedom of speech or biological sex in their 2008 campaigns. In fact, they both said they would not legalize homosexual marriage in 2008 interviews. That is how quickly this cult has changed the political discourse in our country. That is considered literal Nazi talk nowadays, and warrants a brick to the back of your head from Antifa. They have an instinct to lie and cheat to promote their belief system. I've heard the concept called liberal taqiyya. In Islam, lying is forbidden, but you are allowed to lie to protect the faith. This is called taqiyya. Liberals constantly lie to preserve their people in power and conceal their true motivations. No one is coming to take your guns, they say. They claim Fetterman, Clinton, or Biden have no mental or physical health concerns. They constantly rig the votes to get their people into power. They aren't always getting orders from the top even. They just do it independently. It's getting more dangerous as they openly embrace pedophilia. Drag Queen Storytime is a disgusting primer to have adults do strip dances in front of minors and touch them. There is a pushback from a few states banning these disgusting shows. They are using the same tactics that got LGBT rights into our society to normalize pedophilia. Just like the word tranny became a slur, they are trying to pretend pedo is one as well. Now these perverts are supposed to be called MAPs, or minor attracted persons. See how they constantly sanitize their evil and rebrand it as some civil rights movement? With most people online, it is a major problem having this liberal cult in charge of all online communications. After just a few years of extreme censorship on social media, this mindset has bled into the real world. Twitter again allowing free political discourse was the major win. Rumble and Telegram are good as well. Remember all the Christian censorship from the 80s and 90s? My theory is that we are dealing with the atheist children of those people. The ones who forced a rating system on 16-bit video games and music likely had these radical leftist children. They both possess the same instincts and genetics to control others. Where did all the Karens that clutch their pearls over cuss words and music go? Where are all the Christian Karens? I think they just had libtard kids that took this same behavior and now clutch their pearls over gay jokes and the word retard being used. These liberals often pride themselves for not being taken in by religion, but they are in a religious belief system more radical than modern Christianity. Without a dogma based on a traditional God or written scripture, beliefs can be programmed into anything the system desires. And even better, the morality is adjustable as well. That is why a person can be a black right-winger or a female Republican politician, but still attacked as a racist or sexist. This also goes back to the liberal tequila lies they all engage in. Our good nature has been used against us. A lot of this is our fault for being too nice. We didn't have the toughness to say no to these people. And that's how we're going to fix this. Start resisting every way you can and boldly tell them what they are. No, I won't wear your mask. I won't pretend you are a woman or use your pronouns. I'm not going to pretend it's a good thing that two guys adopt a child. Start making these things illegal again. It isn't what the Founding Fathers envisioned as freedom in America. Our weakness has allowed this cult to be empowered and destroy this country. We are on the brink of World War III because of the morons they elected and our inability to stop the theft of the last 3 elections. Benjamin Franklin described what kind of government they gave us. It's a republic, if you can keep it.